All right, guys, let's continue. Now we have problem. So what that problem is, okay, our logo, it's not adaptive or it's not dynamic. It doesn't change according to the mode, light or dark. As you can see, when we get into the dark mode, this is not visible. So when you get into light mode, we need to use this, and when we get to dark mode, we need to switch this and use the other one. So how are we going to do that? We are going to use a hook, okay, from next theme, okay, which is use theme, okay. So something that is very important about hooks, maybe as we continue, I'm going to teach you more about that, okay. This is your component, okay, component definition. Hooks needs to be the direct child of this, okay, meaning that they must not be inside something, they must not be inside another method, they must not be rendered conditionally. You cannot say if this and then you can use a certain hook, okay. So let's do that. So what we want to know the, what can I say, the active value of a theme. Is it light or dark? So we are going to type here const destructure, okay. I will come back to this, and then we're going to use theme from next theme, as you can see, and then obviously we need to execute this, okay. So what we want here, we want theme, okay, we want theme. So let's click save. Let's just check if we are able to really get the theme. So let's just type console dot log here, okay, just to make sure that we can get the theme. Refresh here, and let's inspect. Go to console. I'm expecting light here, since now we are on light theme, but I don't see anything here. Okay, guys, my apologies. This is a server component. With Next.js, you need to always tell Next.js that this is going to be use client. Okay, my apologies about that. Okay, so now that it's used client, as you can see, guys, we're getting light. So let's just switch and see if that is the case. As you can see, guys, we're getting dark. So we are sure that this works. So we need to render this image conditionally, okay. So what we are going to do here, okay, what we're going to do here, we need to take this, okay, we need to take this, and then we need to open, since we are inside the JSX, or since we're inside HTML, let me say, okay, we need to open a code block here, and then we need to render this image conditionally. How are we going to do that? We need to first test if theme, okay, is equal to light, okay. If theme is equal to light, we need to ask this, okay. This is a ternary operator. It's like a short form of if else, okay, but you will see it now. So we are asking, is this true? So if this is true, what are we going to render? We are going to render this sort of image. What if this is false? We are going to render a different image. So let me paste the same code, and also let me structure this code in such a way that it's clear, okay, for us to see. So if this is true, render this image. So if this is false, I might even as well, let me put this image here. So else, render this image. So at this point in time, these images are the same. So what we can do here, we can just come here and change this to dark. Okay, I hope you understand what's going on here. So what we did, we've just opened a code block because we are inside HTML. So we are some sort of opening a room to write JavaScript. And then we are asking here, is this true? Yes. If this is true, render this. Okay. Then these dots means, double dots means else, render this. So now this is supposed to change according to the theme. Okay. So let's just check, guys. In fact, let me make sure that I refresh. Okay, everything works, guys, but obviously my conditions are wrong, it looks like. Okay, so let's just change this and invert it. If it's dark, let's just say that if it's dark, then render this. If it's light, then I'm expecting this to be the opposite, but it looks like it's not. Let's just check first, if is it changing. Okay, maybe it's me. Okay, first of all, let's go back to what we wanted before. Let's see. If this is light, okay, render this. What's the name of this logo? it's logo why it's logo white, not logo light. Okay, I think this is confusing. This naming, it's confusing, guys. Okay, this is logo light, so I might as well come back here. My apologies about that. Go to my assets. If it's logo white, this is wrong. This naming is not right. It's supposed to be logo light, not white. Okay, my apologies about that. Okay, let me where am I? And at TSX, let me save. Okay, okay, where is the header? Let me go back to it. Here is it. Okay, let's go back here. As you can see, guys. Okay, let's refresh. Okay, I really don't like what is going on here. Okay, but that's not much of a problem. Okay, now I see when the theme is light. Check here, guys, what I'm doing. I am rendering logo light. Is that okay? No, this is wrong. Okay, because when the theme is like that, I'm supposed to render the dark version of the logo. Or maybe this naming, it's starting to confuse me. Okay, I think I have confused myself, guys. That's why it's very important to name things. Okay, so now let's choose the strategy that we are not going to, what can I say, that will make sure that it's not confusing. Now I understand where I've confused myself. I had to choose to name or label my logos according to the theme, like it's light or dark. That is confusing or misleading because these logos are just identities. They need not to be associated with light or dark theme, because sometimes we are going to use it in a different component where we don't really have to care much about light and dark. So associating light and dark, it's a problem. So that white or black, it was fitting. Or maybe, guys, we can say primary and secondary. Okay, my apologies about that, my mistake. It's very important to name things accordingly so that you cannot be confused. Okay, so let's just go back here, guys, on public folder. My apologies about that. Since this is black and white, let's just name it according to that. This is logo black. Okay, so that even somebody else might not be confused. And this is logo white. Now, as you can see, this has got nothing to do with the theme. Okay, this has got nothing to do with the theme. Also, with my conditionals, I won't be confused. Check here, guys. I'm just going to copy this, come back here. When it's light, okay, when this is light, that means the background is white. Please render what? Not a logo white, okay, but a logo black. Okay, now it makes sense. Okay, render a logo black. When it's dark, render a logo white. As you can see, guys, this is supposed to work perfect. Okay, more especially if there are no typos. Okay, let me refresh. As you can see, guys, so when this is white, it renders what? A logo black. Okay, as you can see, logo black when it's light. When it's dark, it renders a logo white. So let's just test if it renders a logo white. um Now it doesn't really do that. Okay, cool. Let's just check. We've got a logo black. Okay, this is logo black. It works well. And we've got logo white. Okay, let's see. Let's see, logo white. I encountered this problem before whereby this doesn't switch immediately. Okay, it does switch, but it's not instant. It has got some laggings. Okay, so let's see, let's just double check. Let's just double check. Let's just double check. Okay, let me refresh. This is very strange. As you can see, guys, now it works. Okay, as you can see, now it works when I'm refreshing, but it looks like when I'm toggling, there are some small challenges. It doesn't really do what I want it to do. Okay, refresh. When it comes to dark, it really doesn't want to change. Okay, which is a bit weird or a bit strange. Okay, let's see, guys. There's always a way out. There's always a way out. Let's see. If this is light, if this is light, you render this logo. If not, let's see. Let's see what I can do. My apologies about this. This is supposed to work fine. Okay, this is supposed to work fine, but it looks like it doesn't. Okay, cool. Um, let's see. Okay, I'm thinking I'm also a designer. Okay, in another project that I was working on, I once encountered this. Okay, that the switching doesn't really uh, um um take place like exactly the way you want to. Okay, which I don't have much of a problem with that. So what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to export this. Okay, let me do this. Okay, export this as a logo only. Okay, export this as logo only, and then I will copy this. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to come back here. Okay, going to come back here now. Some sort of tricking it or doing it differently. Okay, assets, and I'm going to paste this here, and I'm going to change it to logo. Okay, check here, guys. I'm going to change it to logo. Happy with that. So what I want to do here, okay, what I want to do here on this image logo, first of all, I think I'm going to have one logo. First of all, I'm going to have one logo. Okay, going to have one logo. Remove this, and I'm going to have one logo, and that logo is going to be logo. Okay, let's make sure that everything works. As you can see, guys. Okay, cool. And then let's just say the width will be, let's say, 90, and the height will be 50, let's say. Okay, the height will be 20. uh let's just put 20, somewhat like that. 30. Okay, my apologies about this. 30. Okay, cool. And then what I'm going to do, guys, okay, I'm going to take this and wrap it in a div, and I'm going to put is it going to be a p tag or a span? Let's just go for a span, and then I'm going to type this furniture. Okay, I'm going to type this furniture, and I'm going to give this a class. Okay, a class name, font bold, font bold. Okay, font bold, and maybe the text, which is the text size, let's say LG for now, just for testing. And let's say the text color, it's white, since we're already on black. Text color is white, as you can see, guys. So what we want to do, we need to come here. Okay, we need to make sure that we flex this, and then we put a gap, let's say a gap of 4. I'm happy with that. Let's just justify center everything, and items center. Items doesn't really have to be centered, if I can be honest. Okay, cool. So what I want to do now, okay, let me just justify center item center. Okay, cool. Let me just center everything for now. Okay, I will deal with other things later. So what I want to do now, I want to change this, okay, accordingly. Okay, this is LG. Can't we have XLG? Oh, sorry about that. Dash XLG. Let's say 2XL. Let's see, how is it? I think this is fine. I'm happy with this. So what I want to do now, I want to render this conditionally. Okay, So shardCN has got a function, okay, which I will explain it later. It's CN, okay, and then this CN is for managing let's say style collision or style conflicts, but I will explain it to you now. So let's import this by person control space, import this from lib utility, okay, as you can see from here, lib utils, okay. And then what we want to do by default, this is going to be white by default, but there are some conditions where we want it to change, and I guess you know when. Okay, let's check here. So we can put a comma here, and then we can check if this is dark. It's going to be white by default. No, guys, it's going to be black by default. Remember the what can I say, guys? The or maybe, guys, I'm thinking we have something that can help us to switch between light and dark instantly without us doing anything. Okay, and in terms of the text, check here, guys. Okay, because now we are going to do that. Okay, let's go back to our global CSS. Check here, guys. We did this some time ago. I think now it's time for us to use it. Okay, text primary. Text primary, whenever you use this class, automatically the text, okay, automatically the text light, okay, the text will be dark when this is light, and it will be light when this is dark. As you can see, guys, this switching happens here. What if maybe we can just copy this? My apologies about this, but I'm hoping you are learning something. Okay, so let's go back to here, and then instead of doing all of this, what I was trying to do, we can just remove everything, and then we can just put this. Okay, obviously we need that text 2XL, we need that one. Okay, text 2XL, we need that one, and that's it. Let's check. We have saved, guys. As you can see, this is white. What if maybe we're changing to light and this is dark? Boom. Okay, so let me just put that bold here. Okay, put that bold here. Okay, font bold, my apologies about that. Okay, font bold. Okay, I'm happy about that. So let's just quickly do a recap. Okay, we have tried some sort of a somewhat a difficult way to go about it, which is switching images, switching files. Okay, which worked. Maybe it might happen my conditionals were wrong, I understand that, but I encountered this problem before, that when you are switching the files, it's quite a mission and a half. So what I did, I only extracted this logo. My apologies about that. I only extracted this logo. Instead, I decided to go with the text so that everything can happen on Tailwind. So when I was trying, obviously in my mind, I was still having the initial plan, as you can see here, trying to use theme and everything. Okay, in trying to execute or to accomplish this using use theme, okay, a thought came to me that this is a text, okay, and we have already written this CSS, which is text pri, okay, this class which will automatically switch things for us. And once I tried that, and it worked, as you can see, guys. Boom. Thank you so much for making it this far. I hope you are learning, as also I'm learning some other things as I am developing. Thank you so much. See you on the next one.